it's a great time to be in the industry. It's a great time to be in your guys' position. Why? Just because I was just looking at some stats the other day because you know what guys, when I came here I had a 1-year-old son when I started here. Now my that kid just graduated from high school. I feel old. I feel old. But when I graduated in 2011, it did not look anything like this. And I think Brother McCabe graduated at the same time. When we graduated, it didn't look anything like this. So if you're going into CN, odds are really good. George and I were talking about it on the way out. It's an exciting time to be in construction, especially in the field that we are, civil and concrete commercial. It's exciting. There's a lot of stuff coming up. It is quite different, however, from the commercial. I've been in commercial construction up until 2023. And I love commercial construction. I mean, who would love to build sports stadiums? That's it. Who wants to build houses? Oh, really? Or who wants to design houses Do we have any interior design students in here, or is it just CN and BDC? What does that mean?
I'm home design for medicine.
Great. That's great. How many BDC majors do we have in here? Great. Just about over half. And CN? Anything else? Civil engineers? No? Cool. So, if you're looking at going into the field, this is a great time. This is an absolute great time. I'm going to talk about this a little later, but in the introduction, somebody talked about, hey, just go to the career fairs, do internships. It's also a great time to find internships, right? If you're in BDC, the growth is just exponential. When we look, when I told you guys that I was doing a lot of commercial, I worked in commercial construction. BDC has been around for, let's say, about 20 years it started. But when we look at heavy civil, concrete, things are just booming up there. There's a lot of primitive things that are still happening where we can improve some of the processes. So, because you know what? When you look, and so you guys, CM majors, if you think that you're going to get away from BDC once you graduate, oh heck to the no. If you guys can get some skills right now, I'll tell you, like when I did some field engineering stuff, if I could just tell my guys how to do things better by just doing a quick 3D model. All right, I am not a fan of SketchUp, but I've used SketchUp so many times, right? If you're trying to do a quick sketch for some intent of like how to build or a sequence, and it doesn't need to be accurate, SketchUp is the way. If you know your way around VTC, you have so many more odds of climbing the ladder faster because you have so many tools in your belt to just get things done. Probably better sequence, but communicate way better. The reason why I chose Wadsworth is because of the opportunity in BDC. When when I went to interview for Wadsworth, I was like, well, coming from Morrison, right? You have the civil engineers, and you're thinking like, what does BDC have to do with civil engineering? Because I've done coordination where things didn't work out really well with the civil contractor. But it was the opportunity because then it can be the center of everything, of your data, of your sources, of how you make your decision, of how you're going to operate in the future, how you can do your logistics. Can you imagine if a superintendent you put it in his hand on an iPad, a 3D model, and say, hey, I understand better how to build the job. Hey, so-and-so subcontractor, check this. You know, we help with prefabrication. So my department, and we have, so I'm a BYU I alum. I have 3 people that we've hired in the last year. 2 of them were sitting in your shoes.